Startup India brought together entrepreneurs, investors, mentors from all across the world as the Indian government attempts to build a cohesive ecosystem. But Saurabh Tandon of TiE, the world's largest network who flew in from Silicon Valley, cautions that while intent has been declared, it is now up to the entrepreneurs to formulate and implement the action plan.
Yes, as an entrepreneur, they were definitely met. Looking at the history of what we have had for the so many past decades, it was definitely in the very positive directions. He had taken the whole team had taken a lot of feedbacks from us at TiE Silicon Valley also and earlier, and they implemented almost all of them. So it kind of puts it now into the entrepreneurs' hands of the Indian entrepreneurs to also do and step up on things. My only feeling and my only thing is that the entrepreneurs should not expect that the government's supposed to do these things for them. They're supposed to, as Prime Minister Modi is saying, to be out of the way, and that is key. And it's also now the passion, spirit, focus, concentration, which will make a big difference, and that's where it's all how we have to work together on, and would love to see how we can help.
Venture capitalists have already tightened purse strings as ripples from China's economic slowdown lap around the world. This is a great opportunity for India to surpass China in improving the investment climate.
The definition of near future may be a bit gray right now. Yeah, so I think China did invest a lot more in infrastructure from a long time. India is doing that right from telecom to all the infrastructure, the cell phones, mobility, etc. To having those penetration, etc. India has the potential. India has the potential. It has the brains. Uh, if you're saying in the next 5 or 10 years, it's going to be tough. But over the long run, it has the potential. If we have stability at the policy level, at the execution level, I mean, it's a political thing. Also, governments keep changing. As long as for the entrepreneur things remain and standard, and the policies don't keep changing in retro effect and stuff like that, there's a lot of potential here. We are really excited from what I've seen. 15 years I've been seeing cross-border India and US, so I've seen many cycles. But this seems pretty at the top level. There's a lot of passion behind it, and that's important. Absolutely, absolutely. There is bodies like FICCI. There are so many of this. There's NASCOM. All of these guys are all around there, and they should, and I'm sure they are. They must mentor these companies, these young companies, because entrepreneurship, the failure rate is extremely high. Even in Silicon Valley, it's very extremely high. So we don't want people getting disappointed or kind of not understanding what it takes to be one. The passion, the focus, the concentration, the highs and the lows, etc. So they will need advisors, domain experts, all of those guys. At the same time, they should be careful whom they bring into the board also, because sometimes uh, too much also is not good. So you just need to be a bit focused around that. But I think these organizations should do that. What I would love to see is the younger generation stepping up, even on the mentoring side, even on the advisory side.
Powered by NNIS.